Hello everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Charlotte Sewing Studio's first virtual open house class preview day. Unfortunately, we couldn't have you with us this year for our open house, so we decided to bring the open house to you. Starting June 1st, the store will be open regular store hours. Business hours are 9:30 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9:30 to 3 on Saturday. Our classes will begin on June 1st as well. We have a great lineup of summer classes for you, and we do take your safety as well as the safety of our employees serious. If you've been following us through the last 2 months during the pandemic when we were closed, you saw that the store was completely sanitized. We are asking that you do wear a face covering while you're in the shop, as well as practice social distancing. Our class sizes for the summer will be limited, so if there is something you'd like to take, we do ask that you please sign up early for that class. We will be limiting those sizes so that we can continue to practice social distancing throughout the summer. We look forward to seeing you real soon, and we hope everyone can come out and take a class. Thank you.
Hi everybody, this is Jill from Charlotte Sewing Studio. I hope everybody's doing well. We're getting ready to start our summer classes, and I'm going to show you a couple that we're going to do. The first one will be out of this book called Table Please, From Heart to Heart. We've done stuff out of this before, so if you have it, come join the class and you'll get more information. But my classes are for beginner quilters, or if you're a quilter a long time, they're always fun to take also. So the first one's going to be Winter Birds. It's a little table runner, table topper. It's really cute. So you learn how to do applique, and it's pretty much quilt as you go also. So this is a 2-session class, and then it's going to be in June 24th and 27th. It's on a Friday. And then our next class will be in August. It's called Hello Autumn, because by then we're going to be ready for some cool weather. It's a table runner, and I hope this shows up. It's also an applique class. There's this going on with that, and there's quite a few in this new book that I have. This one that you can do for every season and every holiday, and we're going to keep trying to work out of it each quarter. So my first class of the year starts in June, and the 22nd is the collage classes that I teach. Those are a no-sew class. You do everything here, you piece it. They're really fun to take. I have 2 that I have done this year that are new. I've done about 7 or 8 of these. They're always fun. I always have good feedback when I get them. My first new one is the pincushion. And then I've also done the octopus. Make sure it's going up right. There you go. And of course there's 6 or 7 more in the store that you can see. These, you pick your own pattern that you want to do. Just go to Lori Heine's website, pick a pattern that you want, and then come back here and order it. And then we just use our imagination, our creativity, and we have a fun day, and that is an all-day class. Again, that one starts in June, and they're 1 a month. And that's it. And I hope to see you soon.
Hi everybody, I'm Sue, and these are the classes that I'm going to be doing this upcoming season. The first one is a Quilt As You Go insulated tote. A lot of fun to make, really easy, and might as well be styling when you go out and need an insulated bag. This is the way to go. The next one will be a Quilt As You Go wine tote, and that is July 7th. And the batting comes with all 3 different ones, so if you can make all 3, you only get 1 done in the class, but another fun for a picnic, a hostess gift, when you go to take wine to somebody's house. Great little totes. For the AccuQuilt Club, the first month we're going to be doing the tumbler wall hanging, or I thought it would be great just for a table. But this is the first one, and it it's going to look like this when it's done. Sorry, didn't get it done. Too many masks. And we are going to be doing a table topper, 1 month. And we can't forget the new die that's coming out. I don't have all the dies for this yet. They're coming, so this one's not done yet, but this is what we're going to be doing 1 month. And then I thought it would be fun to do something that's not on their website and to do a pillowcase. This would be fun to do for Christmas or Halloween or anything. It's really, really pretty. This picture doesn't do it justice, but that die is coming too. So these will be done shortly. So that's what's coming up for me. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Good morning. My name is Shirley. I'm an instructor here at Charlotte Sewing Studio. I do mostly quilting and occasionally some bags. This quarter I'm going to be doing just quilts. We're going to start on June 24th. My first quilt is called the Two of Hearts. It is done with Misty Fuse and it's done with Sue Pellin's Hearts and More ruler. It's an applique quilt and it will be from 10 to 4 on June 24th. My second class is called Let's Bind That Quilt. It's on July 6th and it's going to be from 10 to 4. We're going to do 3 different bindings. So our first binding is going to be your standard binding where you stitch it on from the front, hand stitch it on the back. Just your normal binding. We'll learn to do our mitered corners. Our second binding is a 2-sided binding where the front binding matches the front of your quilt and the back binding then matches the back of your quilt. And that is also stitched by hand. Our third binding is a flanged binding wherein you put 2 pieces of fabric together and when you stitch it, you sew it on from the back, flip it over, and then you stitch in the ditch from the front to get your flange. And then again, that is July 6th from 10 to 4. The next class I'm going to do is called Quilt As You Go. This is a reversible quilt. This is the front. And then this is the back. In my case, I use the same fabrics on the front and the back. You can make your front and back totally different. You can do Christmas on one side, spring on the other side, whatever. You can, in order to make this quilt, you can do it on your sewing machine using a walking foot, or you can do it on your serger. So you can bring either machine and we will work on that. To do that, that class is July 13th, again from 10 to 4. My last quilt this quarter is called the Jasmine Quilt. The class for that is August 10th from 10 to 4. Jasmine was on the schedule before the virus, so we've just rescheduled it. If you're already signed up to take it, don't forget to sign up to take it again. Hope everybody's safe and healthy and look forward to seeing you in June. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I have 2 exciting workshops for Judy Niemeyer paper piecing. The first one is watermelon placemats, and there's 6 of them. Usually they come in 4s, but this pattern has 6 placemats, and when you arrange them on a table, they of course look a lot like a watermelon. You'll be learning curved seams and curved piecing. You'll also be learning how to do the stitch and peel appliques. You can put them on by hand or you can do them by machine. It's a quick little project, gives you a lot of confidence to try other kinds of Judy Niemeyer patterns. So that is offered July 27th and 28th, and that's a Monday, Tuesday. So hopefully you'll be able to come out by that time and get used to coming back to bringing your sewing machine, the whole thing. You can leave it here overnight and then just have a quick little project completed for the summer. The second project I have is called Triple Divide. And Triple Divide is a quick little quilt. It it has only really one basic paper piecing technique. And the putting together part where you have seams at a diagonal, that is one little trick, and we can work on that August 17th and August 18th, and it is a Monday, Tuesday. It's from 10 till 4. Gives you a lot of confidence on doing Judy Niemeyer patterns, and if you want me to cut any of these projects out, I'd be glad to do that. We can arrange for a pickup, or you can send them to me. And then when you come to take the class, you can ready, set, go and start sewing right away. You don't have to do the cutting. So hopefully you'll be able to come out either July 27th, 28th for watermelon, or August 17th, 18th for triple divide. It's just a quick, simple little quilt, but it gets you back in the groove. Thank you so much, and stay healthy, and I hope to see you. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Julie Marlowe, and I am an instructor here at Charlotte Sewing Studio, and I do all the garment classes here. And we do a lot of different things, but we first start off with what's called the perfect tee. And that's where I fit you in a t-shirt, but it really isn't a t-shirt. It's more of a top style where it's a little bit more comfortable. And I show you certain techniques and fitting techniques. The whole key is to have a perfect fit so you can be proud of what you wear. So after that class, it's 9 hours, and you should come away very confident in doing a t-shirt on your own. And the next one is June 25th and 26th, so it's a full day on the 25th and a half day on the 26th. So I hope you come join us. And then I do what's called t-shirts of the month. And the first t-shirt of the month is June the 3rd, and we're going to create a neckline using your embroidery machine. And this is from the asymmetrical version on that perfect tee pattern. So I will take you step by step through each one of the t-shirts. In July, we're doing a FOF design on this t-shirt, and you'll see on the supply sheet you could buy one design or you can buy the whole pack. That's July 8th. And August 5th is the marigold shirt. We all did the pants, the jeans, and the jacket in the fall, or the spring rather. And so now we're going to have a t-shirt that goes along with it. So that's August the 5th. So there's variations to the t-shirt, and this is one of the variations that we're going to be doing. It's called Layer Top 6. And this is one in solid, and it has a flounce sleeve. And here's another one in a print, which also has the same flounce sleeve but looks a little different, and that's June the 10th. So I love playing with the pattern. And then also in June we have the new faux jean, and it has a different top to it, which I like, but it has some really nice details that you see in regular ready to wear. Plus you get the expert fit from yours truly. So come and join us for the faux jean class. And then we have June 17th and 18th, our summer fun workshop, and it's a 2-day event, and you'll get to make the top as well as the pant. I designed the embroidery, so it's a very minimal charge for that. So 2 days, fun, and that's why it's called Summer Fun Workshop. And then the next one is July 15th, and it's the Flower Fun Top and Pant. It's a 1-day class, and we're going to get to do the design around the pants as well as the top. Both pants are done with what's called the helix pant pattern, and I teach the helix pant. However, if you haven't taken it and you have a favorite pant pattern, you can bring that, or you can bring a ready-to-wear garment to do those two style pants. All right, this is one of my favorite ones as well. Of course, they're all my favorite, of course. And this is called the black and white top. And we're going to take the perfect tee again and do a little pattern work up and change, and it comes out looking like a designer top. And of course, speaking of designer tops, this is more of a boutique top where you take your stripe and solid fabric and some patches, and you come out with a really cute top. We're going to use fold over elastic for the neckline, or if you have something else you'd rather use for the neckline, you could do that as well. That's July 9th. Black and white was July 22nd. And this one is called Tiny Roses top, and that's July 20th. It was last quarter April's t-shirt of the month, but we didn't quite get that done. So this is Tiny Roses top. And summer and dandelions go hand in hand, and we're going to do this really cute design. The dandelion flowers go all the way to the back, and of course, using our perfect tee, it really makes a nice version of that top. And it's called Summer Wind Top, and it's July 1st. All right, moving over to the next two. The layer top 5 is done, actually it's 2 layers, the under layer, and then we have the top layer. The under layer actually could be used separately on something else, but it has a zippered pocket and it's got a little geometric bottom to it to give it a little different style to it. So that's August 6th. And June 12th is really probably another favorite of mine. We're going to take the embroidery. We're actually going to do the decorative stitches in the embroidery machine, so it comes out perfect. And then we're going to do this unique cuff as well as the top. And if you have time left over, if you don't have time, you could always do this at home. I did a pair of capris to match. And you could always do it in Stitching with Julie as well. I try to plan certain things, like this one over here has a Stitching with Julie right after it, because if you don't get both pieces done at the same time, you could always take Stitching with Julie to finish up. Let's go back to this one. This is the faux wrap top, and it's an Angela Wolf pattern. It's really kind of a fun top to make. However, it needs to be fitted by me, because I like to fit people in their t-shirts, and it really looks good. Once you have the correct fit, you always look so much better. And then this next one is a one-day class as well. It's called a peasant blouse with faux eyelet pants. A lot of you have done the peasant blouse before, so you can actually concentrate more on the pant. And this is again using the helix pant, but again, you could always take and bring in a ready-made pair if you haven't taken your helix pant class yet. And the helix pant is actually right here. It's July 30th and 31st. It's 9 hours to get the fit that you want in a pant. And I always, when I fit, I ask the customer, how do you want it? You know, some people like it tight, some people like it loose, some people like it baggy. So as soon as they tell me that, I compensate for what they want. It's not what I want, it's what they want. And then the next one is a serger top with embroidery. Now, the embroidery is optional, and if you get the serger top done on the first day, I have Stitching with Julie the second day. So if you want to do the embroidery on the second day or finish up the stitching or the serging part, but we're going to learn serger piping. That's faux serger piping, and you'll be surprised how much fun that is. And then the last of the different style tops that I'm doing, this is called a new cardigan top. and it has a cut-on lapel. It really looks good on. You'll have to come in and try it on. It's a little different, but you know, Florida doesn't require heavy jackets, and so that really is pretty nice, and it's August 14th. And then that leads me to the last 3 projects, and it's Embroidery Club. Embroidery Club for June is patriotic because 4th of July is coming up and we want to wear something patriotic. So we're going to learn how to put these stars and stripes on a neckline, and you have to either bring in a ready-made, and if you've taken the Perfect Tee and you feel like you just want to do it on a rectangle and then cut out your shirt later, you can do that. A lot of people do that, but actually it'd be nice for you to learn how to do it on a ready-made. Then the next one is Embroidery Club for July, and I just love this tiger, but the whole purpose was to learn how to do lettering correctly. So we're going to add lettering to these tigers and then embellish it. So that's Embroidery Club. That's definitely a ready-made that you bring in for that one. And then last but not least, we're going to learn how to use the Majestic hoop. And I did it on a tote bag. I made the tote bag, but we're not making the tote bag in 3 hours. So you bring in a square of fabric that you want to do it on, or if you want to do it on the back of a jacket. This is beautiful design, and it's well worth taking Embroidery Club. So I hope you join us, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.